everybody, Russ and My Hammers 11. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you're made aware of any time we put new content on. As always, we'd like to thank our channel sponsors, Untuck It. So, hope everyone is well. 1 week to go, 1 week of the English lockdown. I think they've just announced what tiers people are going to be in to start off with. So, I believe London's going to be in tier 2, he wants to say. I'll need to check that, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, so I hope everyone is safe and well. As I said, 1 more week of this of lockdown 2.0 to go. So, I hope everyone is okay. You know, as I said, we keep doing these things so everyone has a bit of a giggle, everyone has a bit of a break away, and has a bit of a lunch break. That's really, really important. So all we do is we don't take ourselves too seriously. It's all nonsense. And we just have a laugh, really. A little group we've got together, which is lovely. Thank you for everyone for joining. Who we got? So Phil, all right, how you doing, mate? Forever Blind Bubbles, I'm very well. Hope you're well. London is in tier 2. Yeah, so I think London's in tier 2 at the moment. So that does mean potentially 2,000 fans going into the stadium. I don't know how it's all going to work out. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of Premier League directive coming in soon. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, 2,000 over. Chuck, hey, he's finally made a show. Bless old Chuck. He always misses it. So he's in the house today. So thanks, Chuck, for turning up. So we did a tier thing yesterday, tier list. And everyone, oh god, getting so excited. We did a tier list yesterday, and that was quite fun, and people seemed to enjoy it. So I thought we'd do another one today, because it got quite contentious in terms of my selections, because they're very much skewed, obviously, with my own preferences, and that's the whole idea of a tier list, really. So we're going to do another one today. We're going to do crisps, and that's UK crisps. Obviously, happy Thanksgiving to all our US people. If there are any, Wally might be tuning in a minute. So happy Thanksgiving, Ollie, Wally Rovers. I hope you're well. And so we're gonna do one of these tier listings again. Now, again, I appreciate you guys. Not very good. It's very quite small, but in essence, what we do. Let's make it a bit bigger so we can see. So you know, basically it's categorizing brands, and it's usually I think we did soft drinks yesterday, and so now we've got crisps, and obviously we're looking at UK crisps. It's lunchtime, so I thought, why don't we do it? Obviously, this isn't an exhaustive list of crisps, and it actually scrolls down a bit, so I'm going to have to crack on to get through all of them. But it will be my opinions and my thoughts, and obviously anyone can feel free to chip in and make any suggestions. Hey, Fo, hope you're well. Hi, Lee, hope you're well, man. Right, so we're at the top. We've got what we got hula hoop puffs, and we've got God, great, will eat if offered, rather wouldn't, disgusting, or never tried. So we've got hula hoop puffs, and so I'm a big fan of beef flavored crisps. They're going in ready sorted. These are obviously the big puffy hula hoops. Salt and vinegar, of course, is going to be godlike status for me. And then we've got what we got here. We got Twiglets. Big fan of Twiglets. I know some people have Twiglets. Some people like them. You either love them or you hate them. I quite like them. So that's why I put them in. Kent, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Frazzles, knickknacks, yeah, Scampy Fries. Yeah, I think they're on there. They might not be on here. We'll see. It's definitely. I think Frazzles are in there. But anyway, we'll crack on. Otherwise, we're going to be here till the next lockdown. We'll see what happens in January. Knickknacks. Don't like a knickknack. I do not like a knickknack. Yes, Twiglets are there. Yes. Hope you well, Vex. Ben, hope you well. For what we got, hula hoops originals. Yeah, those are the puff ones to start off with. They're the bigger ones. So already anything sorted is a no, and Twiglets is a no. Well, that's the thing. It's my opinion. So if you don't agree with it, jump on, and you can put your own skips. Yeah, I used to love skips. My mum never used to let me have them because she was in fear of me choking on them. So it almost feels like when I have skips, I'm being naughty, and I'm 39 years old. So I would say eat if offered. Pom Bear, big fan of Pom Bear, ready sorted. Cheese and onion, nah. Right, so there's going to be a bit of a theme, I think, going through here. Anything that's cheese and onion flavored, I do apologize, will be put into disgusting because I don't like them. Thai sweet chili sensations, or if offered. Sensations are more of a party crisp, aren't they? I wouldn't necessarily go into let's just go into the co-op and go, oh, I fancy like a bag of sensations. It seems more of a party type thing. Am I right? Am I wrong? What do people think? What we got here? I have a feeling salt and vinegar is going to be well, that feeling may be truly. Who knows? Skips melt in the mouth. They do. And as I said, I always feel a little bit naughty eating them, despite the fact I'm 39 years old. Right, okay, so sensations. I'm racking sense. Yeah, they're a posh crisp. You're right, Beck. They're a posh crisp to whip out when you've got guests. It's like, oh, sensations. I see. Or sort of the equivalent Sainsbury's or Tesco's home brand posh crisp. So yeah, they're going to be in there. Whatsits. I'm a big fan of Whatsits. We're going to put the original in there. The hot ones wouldn't rather, I'll be honest. Sensations, the lime ones, if offered. And again, I'm offering them because as Beck says, it's more of a guest crisp, isn't it? I wouldn't necessarily, it's not my go-to. Frazzles, sorry, disgusting. Not a fan of bacon flavored crisps, and I think there'll definitely be a pattern evolving. Now chipsticks go against. Hi Ollie, thanks mate for joining. Chipsticks go against my general principle of being a salt and vinegar crisp. I don't like chipsticks. It's the texture. It's a texture. Chips, they're sort of a bit crunchy and no. Don't like a chipstick. So they're going in there. Sensations. We've got the balsamic and sea salt. Now I'm going to put them. No, because I just contradicted myself completely. I'm going to move them up to great. Pringles aren't crisps. Ask Gonzo. He's had this debate. Why are they not crisps? Why are they not crisps? Yeah, and chipsticks are barely crisps. I'll give him that as Bell Beck. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Sensations. Right, Pringles. We'll get through the whole Pringles debate in a bit. What's that? I can't see. It looks like, is that bacon? I think that's a bacon one that's going in there. Barbecue. Now, again, Pringles. I wouldn't go into Sainsbury's and buy a pipe of Pringles for my lunch. It's a guest crisp, isn't it? It's a guest crisp, I think. Fo says, "What's wrong with cheese and onion? Apart from bad breath, I just don't like cheese and onion. I like cheese. I like cheese. I don't mind onion, but as an item of food. But I don't like cheese and onion crisps. Now, see, Bex is going to be totally the other way. She's going to be all green at the top and all blue at the bottom, probably. But I'm very different. I can't read those ones, so I don't remember trying that one. Paprika, yes, I like a paprika. Pringles original, yep, can go in there. Prawn cocktail, sorry, disgusting. What we got here? Pringles salt and vinegar, yes. Cheese and onion, disgusting. I haven't had Pringles rice crackers. Has anyone had Pringles rice crackers? And I'm going to put them there. Now, what we got going? I would easily eat a whole tub. Would you? Okay, Ollie reckons he'll easily eat a whole tub of Pringles to himself. Yes, I get that. Cheddar kettle chips. Nah, not for me. Not, a lot of people buy them, fair enough, but for me, no, not for me. What are Pringles if they're not crisp? That's the debate we're asking today. So we'll see what happens. What we got here, Pringles are the best and have a lot of good flavors, including it reminds you of Christmas, I think. Pringles do. What we got here, love cheese and onion. Becky must be in the green bags. Yes, Pringles rice crackers. Yes, sounds far too healthy for me. Ben doesn't like cheese and onion either. A crisp sandwich. Cheese and onion crisp sandwich. No, thank you. Not as good as a Pringles. I'm eating a whole until my hand can't fit in the tube. Exactly, but that's not how you're meant to eat them, is it? You're meant to get a piece of paper, and you're meant to put it in the thing and pull them out like that. That's apparently how you're meant to eat them. Doritos. I don't think we've got Doritos on here. I think we've got Doritos on here. Kent does like salt and vinegar. Well, you're going to hate my choices, to be honest, Kent. We're going to carry on. Space Raiders. Yeah, it's a bit old-fashioned. Bugles. I've never had those Bugles. Salt and vinegar. No, is that cheese and onion? Guess where that's going? And why is always cheese and onion with Walkers? Why is it always in the blue and green for salt and vinegar, where everyone else it's the other way around? Why is that? Right, Bugles. I don't like. I've never tried, but Bugle. Pombear. I think that's cheese and onion Pombear. Guess where that's going? Disgusting. Discos. Yes, please. Salt and vinegar. Pombear. They're great. Doritos. I think they're the flaming hot ones. Yeah. Yeah. Russ, I tip my head back and pour them into my mouth, or crush them all up and go, "Gah," like Homer Simpson. Yeah, I've always wondered that, Phil. I'm sure you're talking about the whole green blue debate in terms of salt and vinegar and cheese and onion crisps. But yeah, I don't know why. Don't know why it is, because we've got another one coming out there, and it's because it's Walker's. So it's, cheese and onion is blue. So no, thank you. French fries. I don't mind a French fry. I love the salt and vinegar ones, and I don't mind the beef ones. Will eat if offered. Some bites, I don't like some. I've never tried them, to be honest. It wouldn't be fair. I'm gonna have to whack them all in there just because it's not fair. There's quite a few crisps going through. Here we go. What we got? Kent loves flaming hot Walker's Max. Yeah, I think we've got all them. We've got literally all the Max and the Max Strongs coming up. Discos. Yeah, steak, McCoy's. That's a good one. Hint of salt. Is that like salt and shake? Oh, it's a different one. No, I've never tried that one. Pom Bear, I think that is the cheese and onion one. Guess what that's going? Walker's, so obviously it's blue cheese and onion. There's a lot of blue there. Double crunch. Is that bacon? I think that's bacon, that one. So that's going there. That's a chickeny one. Have I had that one? No, I don't think I've had that one. So we put it there. Salt and vinegar, cheese and onion double crunch. There we go. Oh God, there's loads here. I've had that one. That's okay. Steak. I like a steak Max. Flaming hot. They're all right. Paprika. I like a paprika crisp as well. Check me out. What else we got here? We got strong. I think that's the lime one. They're all right if offered. The chicken wing ones. I had them the other day when I was going to West Ham. They were quite nice. Jalapeno and cheese. They're all right. I'm going to put them there. I don't know. I haven't tried those ones. Salt and vinegar. Guess what? It's going right to the top. Yes, Wally. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Anyone like Marmite crisps? Never tried Marmite crisps. Lime crisps. It depends what it's paired with, isn't it? If it's just, you wouldn't get a lime crisp on its own, but it's what it's like. Some bites are a diet food. Yep, you're totally right. Kent Flaming Walker's Max, yes, big fan. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to Mr. Wally. Right, we're going on to Monster Munch. Pickled onion. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. The beef one, it's okay. The red one, no, I don't think I like the red one, so I would rather not. Right, what we got here? We've got those nacho-y ones. No, I haven't tried any of them, so I'm going to whack them in there. Right, McCoy's. McCoy's are good crisps, aren't they? I like a good McCoy. You feel like you've had a crisp when you've had a McCoy. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I think Walkers are so thin now that you don't feel like there's any potato. But obviously McCoy's, you get a good crunch on them. Right, so we've got the bacon ones. Guess where they're going, everybody? They're going into the disgusting pile. The chicken ones. Yeah. Cheese and onion. You're never going to guess where this one's going to go. It's going to go in the disgusting pile. The steak ones. I like the steak ones. They're the ones we end up fighting for, me and my daughter. Salt and vinegar. Where should I put salt and vinegar? Salt and vinegar McCoy's. It's actually going to go right at the top. I'm actually going to move these around a little bit in terms of my favourites. I like that, and I like probably like that. So it's sort of substantial crisps going down to next to nothing. That's what I like. Becky likes a bacon crisp. Oof, smoky bacon Walkers, love it. Well, that's great. I don't. Anyone like the cheap? I don't mind the cheap ones, but you have to have like 2 or 3 bags, don't you, to get a substantial amount. Yeah, not too bad actually. Some of them, and like even like Aldi and Lidl ones, I quite like them. Right, what we got here? We got McCoy's. So we got McCoy's ready sorted. I'm gonna put there. No, I'm gonna put there. The pink ones. I don't remember the pink ones. I think that's prawn cocktail. Going in there, and that's the Thai sweet chili one, I think. So that can go there. What are the go-to? Yes, good question, Fo. Good question for Wally. Wally's starting to deep fry his turkey. What are the go-to potato chips? Potato chips. What are the go-to potato chips in the States, man? Obviously you've got your Lays, isn't it? You got the Lays out there, in essence, Walkers. But yeah, what are the go-to potato chips, or pretzels? You know, I can just do any accent really. I'm just right. Let's go. We've got the Nando's peri peri Walkers. They're not bad. They are, if offered. I can't say these are too bloody small, and I've got it. These are massive telly, and I still can't see it. I don't think I've had them, and they look like I don't have had them. Right, hula hoops. Hula hoops, hula hoops, hula hoops. Lots of good ones. We've got the beef hula hoops. Oh, my daughter is obsessed with beef hula hoops, so I like them because I get a chance to eat them. What we got here? I don't know what the purple ones are. What are the purple ones? Anyone? No idea what we got here so far. Doritos, Lay's, Pringles. Yeah, I imagine they probably would be Pringles. A great Christmas present for us is to get a multi-pack of different crisps. Also, could you imagine like a hamper of salt and vinegar crisps? Oh my gosh, that's how we would go. We don't have that many flavors, but Lay's has all big brands and Doritos. Of course, yeah, I think you're right, Beck. I think the purple ones may be bacon, so I'm not taking the risk. So it's going to disgusting. Orange Doritos. I'm gonna have to Google that. Orange bag Doritos, bag hula hoops rather. Orange bag of hula hoops is nope, because it's just come up with loads of hoops, just orange hoops. Nah, no idea. I haven't had them, that's for sure. So we'll put them in there. Could be chicken. You're right, Bex. Could be chicken. It could be cheese in it. So you don't know. Oh, chicken. Kent says chicken. Well, I haven't tried them. They would be quite nice, I think. Oh, salt and vinegar hula hoops. Where would I put salt and vinegar hula hoops? No. And they're going to go about, yeah, I'd say about there. Yep, they need to ask that. Hula hoops, normal ones there. Prawn cocktail. That's another thing I can't stand. Prawn cocktail, man. Oh, check Phil out. Yeah, he's talking about all the Tyrrells. Oh, you are. It is a prime crisp territory in the Debacolli household. Have you ever tried the Brussels? No, I wouldn't try Brussels sprout. Oh, I don't like Brussels sprouts. So there you go. Yeah, Bex, I'm pretty sure your whole thing will be a complete reverse to mine, but that's what makes us all different. That's why we have so many flavors of crisps. What would you say is the poshest crisp? I think it probably would be a Tyrrell's crisp, maybe a Tyrrell's the vegetable crisp. Oh, that's a posh crisp. Yeah, definitely root veg crisps. We are more focused on dips to dip the crisp. Yeah, because I get that. That makes sense. All crisps you need, 2 bags compared to when I was a kid. I know. Mental, innit? Mental how many, and this is not an exhaustive list. This is, anyone had Walker's Popper Balls? I haven't had Walker's Popper Balls. Walker's Popper Balls for my ASMR friends. Right, no, they can go there. Yeah. What we got? Prawn cocktail. See ya. Quavers. Now, Quavers would have been really high up when I was about 10. But that's gone downhill because they're really, really cheesy. And I don't really like them now, so I'm going to put them here because they really, really smell of fake cheese now, like really, really bad now. My daughter loves them and she has really cheesy breath. Mimosa, green line, and pink. Oh, you are so posh, though. You are so posh. Good question for Wally. What's your favourite dip? Faux gras. Oh, for the put. Yes, very, very posh. What's your favourite dip then, Wally? If it's all about the dips with you and you Yanks, so you only dip like tortillas. Yeah, I know. Maybe a sour cream. Maybe a salsa. But what's your favourite dips? It would be probably sour cream, or a ranch. Maybe not so much tomato based, like a salsa. Don't really like a salsa. But yeah, sort of more of a. Or they do sort of packs of 4, don't they? With sort of in Sainsbury's and stuff, we have like sour cream. You'd have I don't know. You'd have probably onion something. You'd have a ranch, and you'd have like a Thousand Island. That would do me. Oh, the faux gras crisps. I don't know. Is it banned? No, it's cruel, isn't it? So I don't know. Sour cream is my favorite dip. Yes, there we go. Right, let's crack on. We've got Doritos. So the hot ones, if offered. Again, Doritos. I don't know. It's the flavor. Do you know what? When we talk about cheap crisps, cheap supermarket crisps, I really really like the cheap the own brand supermarket tortilla chips because they're just salted. That's all they are, just salted. They haven't got a flavoring, and it means you can dip them. You can put put them on top of some chili and some cheese and make nachos. They're just they're nice. I don't like the cheesy ones. The barbecue ones, if offered, Doritos, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Now we're getting into Walker's territory. We're getting into the big boys now. Big boys, big boys. What we got here? I see Gordon is selling a burger at or near Harrods for £80. That sounds like a complete bargain to me. God, 80 quid, mental. Only one posh individual in this chat, Lady Rebecca. I love Doritos, but you're spot on with it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like the cheap, they cost like I don't know, £1 for like a bag, where you'd be paying £3 for a bag of Doritos or something like that, and they're just so much nicer. I just really, and you can actually taste the corn. Do you know what I mean? Like that. So, yes, right. This is where, yeah, exactly. This is going to be a fight indeed. Right. Okay. Ready sorted now. Now, where were the others? The other ready sorted candidates, the French fry, the hula hoop, even the McCoys. There's something about them. There's something about them. It's not been ready sorted. There's something about them. I find Walker's really like, yeah, now. You know what I mean? Really, yeah. So I'm gonna say would rather not have that. There we go. God, these are awful. These pictures. Right, that's prawn cocktail, isn't it? That's going straight there. Sorry, everybody. I know there's Ben's a big fan. Looks like a prawn cocktail. Becky likes it salty. Oh, sorry, salty crisps. Sorry, I didn't read that. Sorry. Phil would spend it, then complain that it's raw. Yeah, yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, salt vinegar crisp. Oh, Marmite and cheese. They bring all those really random ones out, aren't they? So, like, you've got we said the Brussels sprout run and stuff like that. Oh, mini cheddars crisps. I don't know if we're having the debate about the virtues of a Pringle, then Cheddar's is more a biscuit. But then so is Twiglets. Really, that's you'd imagine. Yeah, Bex likes it salty. Hula Hoop's really salty. Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, there's some substantial. There's some purchase when you're having that crisp with a McCoy's with a Hula Hoop. So the taste is great, but it's more about the crunch. Whereas I think Walker's is just like a bit now, just in terms of the structure of them. So no mini chairs are baked. So okay, because you do get baked as well. Didn't Walker's do baked? They did baked rum for a while, didn't they? Anyway, we've got the Marmite and cheese one. The Marmite and cheese one. There we go. I've never tried it, so I'm putting it in there. This one looks like the Brussels sprout one, I want to say. So I've never tried that because I would never. It's not Brussels sprouts. This is the Worcestershire sauce one. Would rather not, I'll be honest. Roast chicken, if offered. Would you be offered? You wouldn't be offered a Walker's crisp, though, would you, necessarily? That's more of your go-to lunch crisp, isn't it, really? So, and salt and vinegar Walkers. Now, you see, I would put them up there, but I'd probably put them before or at the end. I'd eat them because I like the flavour, but these ones have got something about them in terms of crunch. Is it the same as a Jaffa cake? Is it a cake or a biscuit? Anyway, Fo, thanks, mate. Cheers, take buddy. Speak to you soon, mate. But what we got? We're going to the posh crisp now. We're into Tyrrell's. Tyrrell's now. That one is. I can't see. I don't remember having that one. I'm not too sure. I can't see, to be honest. Bugles. I've never had a bugle. Have you ever had a bugle? Squares. Big fan of squares. Big fan of squares. Ready sorted. Great. Cheese and onion. Where am I going to put that? I could probably do this and literally put all the cheese and onions by colour. I hate cheese and onion. Don't know why. I've always just never liked it at all. It's literally cheese and onion, cheese and onion, cheese and onion, and then we've got all the purple ones as well. What else we've got here? That's so we got Jaffa cake is a cake. Is it a cake? I think it must be a cake. It's got sponge in it. Salt and vinegar squares. I wonder where these are going. Now you see, they are going second. And actually, second. They're my second favourite crisp, I think. Tyrrell's are ready sorted. And again, Tyrrell's is a guest crisp as well, isn't it? Similar to a Sensations. If you're trying to show off, you get Tyrrell's rather than Sensations. Because Sensations always tend to be on special. The cheese one, no, not a fan. Now this one is the cider and salt vinegar or something like that. It's the cheese and onion one, I think, and they're ready sorted. Start again. The salt vinegar one. So that's going there, and that's going up. That's going to go there. I think it's going to go there. So we're having a. I didn't know about the cheese. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's. Yeah, I know. Well, you like it. That's it. As long as you like it, mate. That's what it bothers. Back to the debate about Jaffa cakes. Cake is a cake because it goes hard when stale. Okay, where biscuits go soft. Is that the theory behind that? I would imagine so. I thought cake would have Russ. If someone put cheese and onions in a different colour bag, yes, definitely. It's the smell in it. The smell gives it away. The smell does. So yeah, definitely would give it away. That's for sure. What we got? I would have thought cake, Becky, but some dunk in the tea. Well, firstly, you can dunk wherever you want to, but as Becky says, what monster dunks cake in a tea? Well, it could be a dry cake, isn't it? And it might need a bit of moisture on it. So a bit of moisture on it. So who knows? Tyrrell, I've never tried them ones. Salt and shake. I don't see the point of salt and shake, do you? Salt and shake seems a bit pointless. Baked. Here we go. We're talking about the baked ones. So cheese and onion. Disgusting. Now, I don't mind. They're all right, those ones. And obviously salt and vinegar is okay. And I would actually, controversially, prefer the baked ones to the original salt and vinegar. I really, as I said, that's my, if they were all lined up on a shop floor, so to speak, I would have definitely, that'd be in that order, I'd pick them. Wotsits. The hot ones would rather not, but I do like a Wotsit. And that's my tier list. So as you can see, it is somewhat dominated by actually, if it's salt and vinegar, it's automatically in the godlike stage. So that's it. The puffs, it tends to be a beef, and to be honest, maybe a beef or a paprika or ready sorted. And then obviously disgusting is pretty much cheese and onion and prawn cocktail and bacon, basically. Let me go back to here and we can get some more comments. Right, so Becky loves a Wotsit. So Becky not only likes it salty, she likes it cheesy as well. Okay, that's good for everyone to know. I really like the oven baked ones more. Yeah, do you know what? I quite like, as I said, the salt and vinegar ones. I prefer them. I really do. What we got? Biscuits could be the future. Yeah, Charlie did biscuits. I don't like to, but we might do chocolate. Might do chocolate as one. We'll do that. The bones are probably more substantial. Yes, exact. Thank you. More substantial. That's what we like. I like to know that I've had a bag of crisps, rather than have it as a, make it a frivolous bag of crisps. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, as you said, we open a bag of Walkers and it's like that much fall at the bottom. With like McCoy's or something, you feel like there's a bit of purchase on that crisps. More Christmas stuff soon, please, Russ. Yeah, we'll do a couple. We just thought we'd just mix it up a bit. Maybe we'll do maybe do a Christmas one tomorrow. It's Friday, isn't it? Friday. You got to get down on Friday. Salt vinegar are no good if you're true. Oh yeah, if you have a crisp or a Pringle and it's a salt vinegar one, and you maybe got a slight little cut there, and it's ah tingly. Looking forward to tonight. Oh yeah, hi Pete. Yeah, I need to send you the link for that. So yeah, we'll do that. What we got here? I only really like dark chocolate. Russ likes. I like it. I do like it substantial. More air in crisp packet these days. These days. They've all been shrunken. I remember. Although I noticed that the other day. I think it's Watsits. I took out a pack of Watsits for my daughter's packed lunch to get it ready, and I was like, "There's a lot in here," but then the bag's like 180 grams. So it's like they literally made the bag smaller, so it looks fuller. It's probably exactly the same as it was before, and you're probably paying exactly the same money. But yeah, it used to be open, and again, that's where you are at Pringles. At least when you are at Pringles, you know that you're going to get pretty much a pipe. Aren't you? You're going to get once you pop, you can't stop. We know these with Pringles. It annoys me so much when I open a bag and it's just it's like oh, okay, well, yeah, and even the bigger bags, even worse, isn't it? It's more vastness before you get to a crisp. So yeah, but as I said, like with the sort of the Pringles ones, they're usually all right, aren't they? I suppose they could probably make the cardboard tube smaller, but you know what? This groundbreaking conversation we have and these little things, I absolutely love the virtues. The fact that we've managed to fill 32 minutes talking about crisps is mental, and it just shows how bored we must be at home if we can talk about crisps. But I don't know if you listen to Canningtown Len and Nigel's podcast yesterday, Propaganda, starring as the first guest, the inaugural guest to this brand new podcast myself, which I was very, very honoured about. And we spoke about the fact that we chatted about these my little things, and Len made some comments about maybe he thought I was doing content for content's sake, but actually no, because we talk about food. It's like it's mainly for my own mental well-being, to be honest. It's talking to people, breaking my day up as much as it's breaking your day up. And obviously we talk about food a lot because it is divisive, and everyone has opinions. Like that's the whole reason of these tier lists, is because everyone has an opinion. So yeah, and it's a really good podcast actually. If you really, that sounds really self-propagating, but if you really want to find out where all about me, then you can listen to it. It's it's good fun, and I think it's a really good format actually, and hopefully they'll do some more. It's a really good show. Brought, I think it was snacks. It's basically Doritos as Pringles. Well, there we go. And Forever just asked about that. It sounds good. Maybe we'll try some stacks. I thought it said Sax, the song by oh my god, what's the name? What's the name? Oh dear, I can't remember now. But there's that song, is it? It's great getting to know people. It is, and that's what I love, because everyone has their own views, isn't it? That's why the thing about Christmas, everyone had an opinion over Christmas, because everyone does Christmas slightly differently. And so we'll probably do another one tomorrow. I wanted to sort of break it up a little bit, just because I felt bad for Len more than anything, because Len was like, oh, he's so busy with all the portraits for Christmas, and then he like has a break, and then I start talking about Christmas again, so he just goes back to knowing how busy he is. So I thought we'll have a little break for a couple of days. So there we go. There we go. What we got? What's the podcast? I think it's called Nigel and Canningtown Len's Propaganda. If you look for more than just a podcast, it's on there. It's the latest episode, I believe. So it's about an hour, so it's about a third of what the guys usually do. But it was really good, and it wasn't really. We probably spoke about football, West Ham, for about, I don't know, at the hour, 15 minutes maybe. And it's all about, Nigel's upbringing, Len's upbringing, my upbringing, whether I would consider myself a out-of-towner or an in-towner, and sort of going into that. So it's quite, it's different. And I really liked it. And I hope they continue with, they were talking about who else they could get on the show. And there's some good ones we can get on the show, that's for sure. Right, what we got? Always thinking of Sax. Yes. Becky. You're the reason these channels get demonetized. Demonetized. That's it. Yes, God. You know when you say a word so many times, it doesn't sound like proper. I'm joking. How did you get the West Ham gig? Well, if you listen to the podcast as a little teaser, then you'll find out how I got the gig at West Ham, and yeah, because I talk about it there. And yeah, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's interesting for some people to find out why people do things, and and why I do all this, and this YouTube, why I started it all up, and why I do the baking stuff, and why I do these lunchtime things. It's just really interesting, and I love Nigel and Len. They're two lovely blokes, and we have lots of banter. It actually started because Sean came off one of the podcasts and said to them, "Oh, you don't really like rock," because obviously I get attacked. I get they give it to me as good as I get it, and about Christmas and me kebabs and my hypocritical views of roast lamb, but then I love a lamb shish kebab. And he goes, "Oh, you don't like him, do you?" And I went, "What?" And we get on very well, but it's just we have banter in it, and it's just because his assumption was because I'm an out of town that they don't like me. But no, we're all good friends, and it was really, really nice. I was really, really, I was really touched actually. Len and Nigel touched me. Just leave that there. No, really touched. They asked me to appear because it's a new thing for them, and yeah, it was really nice. And hopefully I can do some more stuff with them because I really, really enjoy talking to them. Ben's downloaded. Yeah, give it a listen. Give it a listen. It's different. It's not like your normal 3 hours ranting about GSB or whatever like that. It's mainly it's just like listening to other people, their upbringings and their stories and their cultures and what they do. And and Len asked me, why do I start celebrating Christmas at the beginning of November, and giving me answers, and why I did the baking stuff and things. But no, it's good fun. I love seeing everyone's opinions. It's always the best getting to, yeah, you get to know people, don't you? So before you've even met someone, and that's like the great thing around doing the My Hammers 11s. People, I sat there and talked about West Ham for an hour, so it seems a quite good deal with me, and it's just nice to sort of do that because, as you said, it's all about people's opinions. So, and that's what's important, isn't it? Everyone has a different opinion. So why don't we have some time where we can go and talk about it? So, and I've just seen your email, Peter, so I will be responding to that and giving you the link. So there we go. Yeah, and especially for you, Wally, as well, because you're over in the States as well. So getting to know West Ham people in the UK when you come over. Hopefully it'll be soon, and see a game hopefully soon again. Then you already know people already. You haven't got that sort of awkward, oh, and what do if anyone meets me, they know if they're at the bar, they get me a Diet Coke and a packet of salt and vinegar. That's it, and I'm happy as Larry, happy as a pig in poo. I'm sorry, but I don't get the lamb thing. I love lamb cooked anyway. I don't, yeah, as I said, right, so my thing about lamb is, and I was going to finish 8 minutes ago, but my thing on lamb is I don't like roast lamb. I don't like it. As if I had to tier my meats for roast, and we've had this discussion, I would go beef, then chicken, then pork, then lamb. And it's because I find it a bit fatty when it comes to me roast. I like a firm meat. I like my meat firm. There we go, Becky. Here's another one for you. I like my meat firm when it comes to a roast dinner. So I like beef. I love it. And I like it. I like it rare. I like a nice rare pink meat. So oh God, why do I just talk? Seriously, why do I talk sometimes? But when it comes to lamb, I just find, because it tends to be quite a fatty meat, that I don't like it. Whereas pork could be a quite dry meat, and so can lamb, but so can beef rather, and chicken. But in terms of my lamb for my kebabs, it's different. It tends to be, for like a shish kebab, it tends to be more chunky, and it might be the way it's cooked or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, as I said, I'm a walking contradiction and a walking double entendre. Russ, you're the reason I'll get my Rebecca reason I'll get exactly. And Russ, Nigel, and Rebecca. Yes, Nigel and Russ touched me. Well, actually, Nigel and Len touched me. There we go. But sorry, I should have just read ahead. One of these days I'll come and hope to meet. Yeah, exactly. But then you already know us, Wally, innit? And that's why we just get to know each other. And at the moment, as I said, the world's a crap place at the moment. Hopefully it's going to start getting better, but you just don't know, do you? To be honest, you don't know what's going to happen. So That's why we have these. And yeah, there we go. I like my meat firm and pink, Russ 2020. And there we go. Lamb and mint crust. See, I don't, yeah, you love that, and that's great. I don't like lamb and mint as a combo. As I said, but it's your, and that's what we all have opinions. So, no one's right or no one's wrong. As I said, happy Thanksgiving to Wally. Enjoy deep frying your turkey. I'd love to see some stuff of how that looks. You know what I mean? So take some pictures, put them on, tag me on Twitter. Once it's come out of the, in terms of the setup, I'd like to see how it all works, because I'd love to have a go at that. Maybe not this Christmas. Maybe it's a bit late now to do it this Christmas, but I'd love to see how it works, because everyone does. I mean, John at Las Vegas, West Ham, he's going to deep fry, and I just find it a bizarre concept. Maybe it's a UK US thing, but why not? If it works, and it comes out really juicy, then I was going to say I like juicy meat, but then I know Becky's like literally hovered over the keyboard waiting. I'm joking. But anyway, hope everyone has a lovely rest of the Thursday. We are cracking on with this week. We've got one more week of the lockdown, the UK lockdown to go. So that'll be fun. And then do I have a mixed meat? Yes, I do. So, okay, right. And again, I was literally just about to go. I'm taking my glasses off because that's why I never wear my glasses, because you can see the light. And it really annoys me. Right, okay. So this is what I have tomorrow and every Friday. I will have a mixed shish kebab. So that would involve one skewer of chicken shish, one skewer of lamb shish. And that's what I have. Now, as I said, because I'm somewhat of a regular, a Patreon, so to speak. And if you'd like to be a Patreon, please have a look at patreon.com/myhams11. Then when I phone up, they know my voice. They say the usual. I say yes. And so we have two. And if so we have two mixed chicken and lamb shish kebabs, both plain. I have one, and my wife and my daughter share one. My wife has the chicken. My daughter has the lamb. I then will fry some halloumi on the side. But because I go there quite a lot every Friday, they know me. I walk in and, they give me a little bit extra. They give me a little under the table, something for the weekend, sir. So they'll give me some doner meat in it as well. So it is a proper mixed kebab. It's only Russ. I like meat. Yeah, okay. It's not only Russ, I imagine. Me too, Becky. Hope you're coming Philly soon. Oh, do you know what? I love Philadelphia. Oh, I love it. Last year was it last year? Yeah, it would have been last year. Yeah, last year I spent 6 weeks East Coast. I was based myself in a little Airbnb in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And I was driving around sort of the East Coast for meetings. So Philly, New Jersey, Manhattan, all that area. And yeah, we'd go into Philadelphia quite a bit, and I loved it. And I loved driving over, just before you get to, I'm sure I'm going to absolutely not remember any of it, but obviously there's a lot of bridges going into Philadelphia, it seems, on the freeway. That's what they call it over there. Not the motor, the freeway. And you just see Philadelphia at a distance, and it was beautiful, and it just was so cool. And then you go past the big stadium where the Eagles play. And that was cool. And it was just such a cool little place, and so you park up and you can, I was walking around, it was all like quite sort of cobbly streets, and it was really cool. Just really cool, particularly like considering like where Manhattan's just all like, just buzzy and it's so noisy and busy. Well, places I went to in Philly was a lot quieter, and it was more my style. More because that's why I like Chicago. Chicago is very much like Manhattan on dialed to about a 6, where Manhattan's a 10. You know what I mean? It's dialed back, and it's yeah. Anyway, one of this is better to stop me coming to Philly. Yes, exactly. Love Philadelphia, and I love the cheesesteaks as well. There we go. I love Philadelphia. I love Chicago. Manhattan, yeah. it's all right, isn't it? You go there, you go to New York, it's great, but yeah, I really like Chicago and I really like Philadelphia. I've not heard the saying "someone for the weekend" in a long time. Yeah, especially in relation to doner meat. If you go to the kebab shop, can you mention your name and get some extra? Well, do you know what? I reckon if you went into Oh My Cod in Hornchurch and said Russ sent you, I wonder what would happen. See what happens. You never know. Russ sent you, so who knows? I have to admit, we've replaced the deep fryer with an air fryer, much so. But still, I'd like to see the process. I think it'd be really cool. Wow, Russ, I wish I'd known you then. We could have met. We could have, Wally. We could have had, because I was literally on my Todd for like 6 weeks. It was It wasn't boring, but I played a lot of FIFA, and had a lot of takeaways, and did a lot. And yeah, it was an experience being that far away. It was over my wife's birthday. My wife flew over for for my daughter's birthday. We stayed basically. I spent like 5 weeks pretty much in New Jersey, and then I moved to New York. No, 4 weeks in New Jersey. Then I went 2 weeks in Manhattan, and I was there for a week on my Todd. And then my wife and my daughter came over for my daughter's birthday. They're both very, very close, their birthdays, and they got upgraded to like bloody business class. I don't know how they work that out. I never do that. Very rarely I get up. I actually no, I do get upgraded quite a bit because I'm on my own. I travel on my own used to. So, hello HL. Hope you're well. That's the kebab I have, Russ, when I have one. There you go. You see, I like Manhattan. It's like London, but yeah, it is. But I know what you mean. It is overwhelming. Philly, yes, exactly. Philly's much small scale. Anyway, guys. Thank you so much for your time as always. I only meant to do half an hour, but then Kent got me on the discussion about kebabs, and that's all branched out for another 25 minutes. But anyway, thank you so much for your time, everyone. We'll chat tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a Christmassy one tomorrow because it's Friday. And if I say it now, then if Len watches it, he knows he doesn't have to watch it tomorrow. But yeah, but I got upgraded flying home. I never get upgraded on the way home. On the way, I usually get upgraded because it's usually emptier, but on the way back, it's usually full because it seems to be that the way. But I always just my little trick was, here we go. So my little trick was I'd go up to so when they announce Ogden passenger, I go up with a passport. And I said, terribly sorry. I just thought I had, and I put on the stupid British accent because usually American on the thing, and say, oh, you know, did you call my name? No, sorry. So it was, and it might sound something like my name, like it might be Mr. Brown and Budden and something. You know, it sounds like a bit like Budden. I'm so sorry. I know you guys must be Rams. You know, I really, it must be really annoying when people don't come up. But anyway, if you ever want to bring up Mr. Budden and page Mr. Budden, I'm only there and I'm listening out. And more often than not, they'll page me. Paging Mr. Budden. There we go, sir. Woo! Upgrade because I'm on my own as well. Some music traveling on my own. Anyway, thanks everyone. See you soon. And as you said, I'm very grateful for you guys and everyone. Thank you, Wally, and we're very grateful for you. Enjoy your turkey, mate. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Come you irons, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, much love.